Dragonborn DLC. I just hope in the next game there's a huge war in the Valenwood. There's like a huge war. Like a true war, like the Empire versus... I'm gonna complete all the Raven Rock.
Any luck tracking down Esmond? I told him not to head up there. Sounds like the... Here, I want you to take this key. Head inside my house. Help yourself to whatever you like inside. I won't be using it any... No, I'm not sure. Calling stall... Some folks say it's I don't think I've come... If you're looking to learn more, you should head over to the... It's the only tool tough enough. Not many of those beauties left in the... The one Cretius borrowed came from the Skull village up north. It's the only tool tough enough to crack stall... Is what it is.
Huh.
good friend to me. That means something. You tell Cresius he better give that pickaxe back to me.
Ay.
Where'd you come from? Who's there? Well for you. What is it? I'm on it. Nothing else? Who's there? That'll teach you. I knew I heard something.
Ay.
You honor the reclamations with you. Sounds like I remember a temple on Solstheim, and working to... Spirit... I'm hoping you didn't suffer much at the hands of those foul beings. Please. Of course I'm certain. I wished to bless the tombs with the monthly invocation, but I couldn't get the door to open. Miazura Mafala, I'll speak to Glover Mallory and see if he can take a look at it. This may be here, but we've still got... Be careful!
We're going to be hitting all the quests in Raven Rock and every single place. Do the Black Book quest last. Once I finish all the Black Book quests, we're going to get enough soul.
Damn it, woman. I said to leave me be.
Precious, last time you explored the mine, you almost fell to your death. I'm not spending the rest of my days as a widow.
And I'm telling you that I'll do whatever it takes to find my great-grandfather's remains. He's down here. I can feel it.
That was almost 2 centuries ago. There may be nothing left to find.
Just let me go.
Precious, you're an obstinate old fool and you're going to get yourself killed. My apologies for Cretius's Raven. That foolish old man thinks he's 30 years younger than he is. He's going to get himself... He's convinced himself that there's some sort of conspiracy involving... We came across some old letters that belonged to his great-grandfather in our house. Cretius's great-grandfather worked for the East Empire Company. The letters... There's really nothing remarkable in the letters. Gratian... He was an explorer for the East Empire Company. They'd sent him... Poor man. Can you imagine doing all that dangerous work just to end up dying at your own doorstep? There was a horrible accident, and he was... They were never even able to go down there and recover the body. The East... Cretius is convinced it's a story cooked up by the... My beloved is almost 80 years old, and I think the shock of finding one of his ancestors' things has left his... I love him dearly, and I support everything he does. But I can't let him chase this silly idea. To understand how we met one another, you have to appreciate what... Cretius is a third-generation miner. By the time Cretius came of age, the ebony mine in Raven Rock was shut down. He took that quite hard. Our home has been in his family for over 200 years. Leaving would have... Instead, he stayed on Solstheim and spent most of his life prospecting. A decade ago, this drove him into a deep depression. He shut himself in... It was. After refusing to allow anyone to bring him food, Counselor Morvain ordered his door to be knocked down before Cretius starved to death. I was a temple priest at the time, and they had me use my healing art. I stayed for a while and cared for him, then... Far from it. In fact, I'm no longer... In all honesty, it came down to a disagreement between what I believe... I'd prefer not to get into the details, but let's just say our opinions about the current state... I think so. It's difficult. Something about it doesn't feel right.
Who in the blazes are you? Can't
Here
you
on
see
the
I'm
island.
busy?
That's all I can recall.
Why should I tell you? I don't even know who you are. Maybe, but mark my words. These mines hold a secret that could put Raven Rock back on the map. A secret the East Empire Company swept under the rug, too. It killed my great-grandfather and left Raven Rock with a Gratian Kyrelius. He spent his entire life exploring. The East Empire Company called it a terrible accident. My wife and I were cleaning out our home, and we came across some of my great-grandfather. I found an unsent letter he'd written to the East Empire Company. It describes a discovery that was made in the mine. The East Empire Company must have felt it was of great value, as they... It is. Well, I assume it is. I haven't been able to find the entrance. Finally, I'm telling you, there's something big down there. Look, my wife nags that I'm too old to go Time's my enemy. It's caught up with me before I could find the... I do. I want to know what happened to Gratian. Gratian kept a journal of notes about his Here's everything I have. The letter, the key. Look, I know I don't have much to go, but I also have a miner's instinct. I may sound like a crazy old man to you, but I'm telling you, the tunnels here are solid. They would never collapse. The damn fool doesn't even deserve to have it. The pickaxe was made. I'll bet he stole it from the Skull in the first place. Oh, very well. Here, tell him I hope he drops the thing on his foot. She thinks that old age has addled my mind, that I'm seeing. I realize she cares about me, but she has. Then I'll settle down peacefully, and I've been waiting for this moment for... I just hope both of you don't mistake my enthusiasm for insanity. I recognize the name. It's so strange. I feel like it's from a dream. Something about the Earthstone and a shrine. That's it. That's all I can think of.
Who's there? Done and done. Where'd you...
Right. Not that far. Not that far.
Be careful out there. Be careful out there.
Who in the blazes are you? Why should I tell you? I don't even know who you are. But mark my words. A secret? It killed my great-grandfather, Gratian Kyrelius. The East Empire my wife. I found an unsent letter. The East Empire Company must... It is. Well, I assume it is. Fine. I'm telling you. There's some... Look. Time's my enemy. I do. Gratian, here's everything I have. The letter, look, what I may sound like a crazy... She thinks that I realize she cares about. Then I'll settle. I've been waiting. I just hope both of you don't mistake my enthusiasm. The damn... I'll bet he stole it from the Skull in the first place. Oh, very well. Here. Tell him I hope he... I recognize the name. It's so strange. I feel like it's from... Something about the Earthstone and a shrine. That's it. That's all I can think of.
Who's there?
Be careful down there. Mind the reflection.
Ay, ay. Okay, that was weird.
torch. I'm glad you're here with me.
No, no, that was a puzzle. Not that how it should have been. I knew there was a bug book here. Ah. Okay. I think they're trying to imitate the death claw here in this situation. No. 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 This is a pretty shit one. I guess that. One second, be right back.
Glover Mallory's the name. So, you finally tracked down... Tell you what, since you went through all the trouble of finding it for me, I just wanted to remind that codger you can't just go around taking things now that you've delivered. Besides, that pickaxe hasn't done me any good in years. Maybe you can put it to good use.
If you need a ride,
Are the ash cans growing like you expected this season?
They're incredible. I don't know how we ever got them to take in this soil, but I'm glad they did.
You're back. Please, tell me what you found. Let me see. Huh, I knew it. Gratian's death wasn't because... Now that I have his journal in hand, I can get some closure from the East Empire Company. Make them pay. Thank you. Now, I believe I... Here, it's not much, but it's the best an old retired miner can do. Those cowards left decades ago. The moment the ebony mine dried up, they pulled up stakes. Ridiculous. Well, you know it as well as I do. Raven Rock. I come from 3 generations. Well, we showed them, didn't we? Our home has stood in Raven Rock since the colony was founded. Grayson helped build it with his own... After Grayson died, he left behind a wife and a son. My grandfather, Relicus lived there for quite a long time, working in the other sections of the mine until he was slain by Reavers. I never knew my father. I asked her about him many times. When I was old enough, I began working in the mine, hoping to make my fortune. Unfortunately, I only had enough coins saved to send one of us back to the Imperial City. So I wanted her to see her homeland before she died. Until I met my daughter. I suppose you could have called me a bitter old hermit. Now I'm just old.
am waiting. If you are not here to grant me a good death, then you can leave. Indeed, one should find. We Orcmen are not like these Nords and Imperials who can. To cling to something past its usefulness is unseemly. How much more so when that thing is you? Yes, were I to simply lay down and die, it would not please Malakath. My time has come. I am old. Too old to become chief. It would be wrong for me to take wives at this age. So I will die. Malakath has given me a vision of a glory. As you can see, it is not yet. Perhaps. Are you sure about this? You should leave. I don't want you scaring off my good death. If you are not here to grant me a... You should leave. I don't want you scaring off my good death. Are you sure about this? We shall see.
Back here. Must be gone now.
I'm sorry to bother you, but Second Councillor Rano asked me to come find you. He said it's quite urgent. All he wanted me to do is track you down. Look, this is important. Even more important than... Please, go speak to the Second Councillor as soon as possible.
Stand aside, Outlander.
I am his. He draws near.
The idle mind sleeps.
The idle mind sleeps.
Thank you. Coming. After everything you've already done for Ravenrock, I hate to ask for more, but I can't risk Councillor Morvain being killed. The Ulan family of House Lalu, a rival great house, has placed a death mark on the Councillor's head. It's a private matter. Let's just say they seek revenge for the execution of one of their own, ordered by Councillor Morvain himself. The problem is I don't have any solid proof that anyone from House Lalu is hidden among us. Only my suspicions. Now that's just... As second councillor, it's my responsibility. I'm afraid that one day I'll awaken and discover him dead. And I don't want it. I do. I've received some information from my sources that there could be elements of Ulan's. Ravenrock is a small settlement. If any of them is from House Lalu, I wouldn't be able to make a move without them knowing. Summoning you here was part of my plan. I was hoping you'd be interested in investigating. I had a feeling you'd be willing to listen. I need you to start out by being my eyes and ears. Search Ravenrock. The best place to start would be Geldis Sadri, over at the... If he provides you any leads, check them out before bringing them to my attention. I can't afford to make any mistakes. Traitors. Their collaboration with the Empire may have given them unrivaled political and economic strength, but their hearts weren't with the Dun. Lalu deserved every bit of hatred they received once the Empire released its grasp on... Having past ties to the Empire immediately turned them into the scapegoat for the dumb. They had welcomed the Empire with open arms. When everything was said and done, they were no longer recognized as a great house and were dismissed from the... You might think it's all perfume and roses now that the mine's open. Making sure those shipments of ebony make it safely from the mine to the shipping docks is my new order. And with Solstheim crawling with reavers and Azora knows what else, I can't risk any attacks on Ravenrock. I maintain a few contacts in other Dunmer. Most hail from House Redoran, but there are a few from other. Most of my contacts. Sending the occasional message back and forth is all we can manage. However, any information we can glean in times like this, I consider vital to have. During the Oblivion Crisis, gates to the Plane of Oblivion opened all... The Empire pulled most of its forces out of Morrowind to deal with the gates in their... We had no standing army at the time, just House Redoran took charge and was slowly able to build an army. It took... When the Argonians invaded years later, House Redoran's army... It would be fair to say that House Redoran literally saved the Dunmer people from destruction. Don't worry. You can trust me. Not much contact with others around here. Got the Skull village to the north, but the Nords there keep to.
Welcome to the RpgRamy Corner Club, my lord. If you need anything, Master Geld... Did I know someone by that name? Someone... Maybe I'm just confused. I can't be sure. We have all of authentic dark elf food and drink here. Geldis spares no expense. Welcome to the RpgRamy Corner Club, home of the finest Sue Jammer that will ever grace your lips. The mine's open, people are buying drinks, and I'm making money again. Just like old times. Nothing specific, but I'm hearing rumblings of assassins living amongst us. I haven't heard anything lately, but check back. Nothing specific, but I'm hearing rumblings of There's actually a funny... A few years ago, I was walking down by the docks, and I noticed a Dun. He was one of my patrons, and liked to drink heavily, so I wasn't exactly surprised. Ah, but you see, this particular Dunmer was as naked as the day as I'm watching this spectacle. A Netch. The man looks straight up at Finetch, yells, "Have a drink!" and tosses the bottle. And well, the bottle broke on Finetch, and it must have swallowed its contents because it started Finally, it stopped and began to quiver. A few moments later, I've seen plenty of drunks in me day, and I'll tell you right now, that Netch was sick. True story, friend. True story. How do you think? I've got regular paying customers again. Thirsty workers at the end of the day, and more. The finest sujamma to cross your lips, friend. In fact, I've just added some new ingredients. All I need to do is get the word out that it's ready. I was Here, take these samples of the sujamma and spread the word. If you get rid of all of them, there's something extra in it for you. Welcome to the Well, well. Azura knows he needs all the help he can get. He's been chasing the Yule. No. I just think he's getting... Actually, if you want to catch those slippery slaughterfish, there's an Ulan ancestral tomb near the temple. Someone's been leaving ash yam off. If you were to wait inside for whomever that is, I'm betting they'll have some of the answers. What makes you think... Anytime Adril and the Redarin Guard made a move, the Ulans must have been one step ahead. You can thank me if it works. Until then, I'd head to the tomb and wait until your visitors. When a Dunmer is laid to rest, the body is burned and since the ash yam is born of the very same soil, it represents rebirth and renewal. Back in 95, Vila Ulan came to Raven Rock with a plan to take over our town. The Fetcher thought he could stir up the locals and use them against the Redarin Guard, and then murder Consular Morvain when we weren't looking. He arrived alone, but half the bloody town joined his side. Can you believe that? He underestimated the Redarin Guard. They were all... Vila tried to run, but he was caught by Captain Vila Ulan was executed a short time later, and his remains placed in the Ulan ancestral tomb. Come back anytime. My doors are always open.
Excuse me. I didn't realize. I presume the same thing you're doing. Forgive my surprise. It's just that I wouldn't expect that sort of behavior from someone who isn't Dunmer. Since there aren't any Ulans left on this island, I've taken it upon myself to leave the traditional offering in their stead. What kind of... I'm simply honored. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to meditate a bit. Please, I don't wish to be disturbed. Excuse me. I didn't realize there was anyone else here. Excuse me. I presume this... Forgive my surprise. Since there aren't any Ulans left on this island, I've taken it upon myself to leave the tradition. What do you mean? I'm simply honoring. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to meditate. Ah, excuse me. I presume this... Forgive my surprise, since there aren't any Ulans left on... Oh, no bother. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to meditate a bit.
There's nothing beyond...
Can I help you?
You can... you please, but I'd stay inside the...
I hope Geldis proved useful. Have you made any progress? What? Oh, no, thank you. I need to keep my head clear. Telesu. Are you... So Geldis' plan worked, eh? If Telesu's involved in any sort of plot to harm Councillor Morvain, I'm not kicking down anyone's door. If you're wrong about Telesu, things would quickly go downhill around here, and if you have evidence that it places your life in peril, I would expect you to do what... Here, this key should open the front door of the manor in case they... Telesu is wife to the family patriarch Vendel. They have a single child, a daughter. They arrived here 10 years ago and have been nothing but a benefit. They're quite wealthy and they've been quite generous. They've contributed coin, food, supplies, even helped repair a few of the buildings in town. People have mentioned it's a bit odd about how close in age Mary appears to be to her father, but that's hardly a... Just make sure you find solid evidence. If I accuse them without it, I'll be the laughing stock of the colony.
Squatting isn't tolerated in the abandoned buildings. If you need a place to stay...
With the Ashbourne threat taken care of, my men the rest they deserve. Well done, Fred.
Who's there? Who's there? I'll scatter your... It's my time. Have its revenge.
Councillor Morvain is the only reason... Ravenlock has survived all these years. I trust you're not planning any... What can I do for you, friend?
I hope Gelders proved you... What? Oh, no, thank you. Telesu. So, if Telesu's involved in it, I'm not... If you're wrong about Telesu... If... Here, this key should... Telesu, they arrived here 10 years ago. They're quite... They've contributed to coin. People have... Just make sure you find solid evidence. If I accuse them without it, I'll be the laughing stock of the colony.
Traveling beyond the bulwark will be much safer as a result of your victory at Fort Frostmourne. Your contributions have earned you... Good old Geldis is always managing to keep our spirits up. And our eyesight hazy. With the mines open, Raven Rock has been... I've been able to convince my superiors at House Redoran to send me the resources that they've been... Soon, we'll have a steady supply of workers and material. You've never... We're the mightiest of the great houses, and we lead the council. This isn't Skyrim, Outlander. A group of powerful and... They embody a council made up of 5 great houses. Telvanni, Dres, Indoril, Sadras, and Redoran. Well, of course, with 4 other houses on the council, our house leads the council by virtue of our preeminence in battle, wisdom, and... Yes, I am. If you're interested in pursuing the subject, help yourself to any of the historical volumes. Solstheim is theoretically under my rule, but without revenue from the mine, I lack the resources to actually... Not that there's much beyond the confines of our town anyway. Well, there's a small enclave of Nords to the north. Then there's Tel Mithrin to the east. The Telvanni live out there. Other than that, Solstheim is crawling with bandits and reclaims. But that's to be Do I? What a strange... I'm not even sure. I can picture a temple. Here...
They serve the best sujam I've ever tasted over at the wretched Netch. Worth every...
For House Lalu. For
It's my House Lalu will have its revenge.
go where you please, but I'd stay in... I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
You've brought Raven Rock back from the brink, traveler. I don't know how to thank you.
Did you find any evidence at Severin Manor yet? Then we've...
May I have
All
a
that
word?
remains now is chasing them down and bringing them...
Cindy.
Good.
What
I'm going to send two of the best Reverend Guard we have to take them
Gentlemen
down.
only carry so much
And
on
what-
each journey.
See that you do.
I'm afraid we might
We
run out.
can't afford to let these
I'll speak
traitors
with
slip
Gary
away.
and see if we can't increase the...
You think you have it bad? Try walking the bulwark, you know.
Who's there? I knew I heard something. Who's there? I knew I heard something. Done and done. What was that? Where'd you hear about it? That'll teach you.
My Skyrim crashed. Shit. Yeah, I'm crashing way less in windowed mode. Yeah, the OBS Studio is leaps and bounds ahead of OBS. If you're using OBS, get OBS Studio.
Is someone there?
Where'd you come from?
It's not my time.
They could have expanded on the assassination plot way more. Like, they could have made a whole storyline segment, but it just point A to point B. Whether you talk to her or not, I realized in there, it doesn't matter. I like these quests more than the Radiant quest line.
Well, what happened? Were you able to track down Vendel? Out with it! Then, what of the Reverend Guard I sent to assist? Damn it. I was hoping to protect our people by sending... To think that Vendel would stoop so low as to hire those fetchers. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Councillor Morvain will be quite pleased when he hears about this. Villa Ulan wasn't the first Ulan to live in Raven Rock. Unlike his son Villa, Valen was a good man. When Valen died, his family provided the funds to construct the tomb. The Ulan family being a part of House Lalu didn't matter. It's Dunmer's tradition for the Ash... Valen Ulan and his son's remains were both laid to rest there, because that's what he'd requested.
I'm no fan
Follow
of the sun.
me, and I'll take you to the Councillor so you can speak to him yourself.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you,
Excuse me, Councillor Morvain. I have some wonderful news.
Adriel, I haven't seen a smile on your face like that in a long time.
This visitor has single-handedly dealt with a threat that could have ended your life. Vendel, Telesue, and Miri Severin weren't who they appear to be. I'm afraid they were here to avenge Villa Ulan's death.
Vendel? But he's done so much for Raven Rock. How could this be possible?
They did it to gain our confidence, Councillor. They had us all fooled. I should have been more vigilant. I'm sorry.
Don't say that. It's not your fault, old friend. And you, step forward. What you've done for me, for all of Raven Rock, for this, you have... Now, I'm certain that, however, since a bit of coin hardly seems like... Since the Severin family, or whoever they were, turned out to be criminal, as Counselor, I hear you've earned your citizenship here. And I hope you'll consider staying with us as a member of our community. The mines are open and the ebony has begun to flow because of your discovery. My eternal gratitude and blessings go with you.
The entire island is covered in ash, you know. They have huge ice fields up north, and it's freezing up there.
Okay. Next quest line.
I can't thank you enough for reopening the Ebony
I
Mine.
work for Mogul.
You brought light
You've got
to
a
the
problem.
darkness.
You talk to him. Mogul doesn't lend coin to outlanders.
I'll give you
Look
this
somewhere
warning
else.
only once. Take that swill and pour it down a well. No, wait. I recognize
Your
the name,
actions here
but I'm
have
not
been
sure why.
Always a pleasure to taste anything Geldis comes up with. Just got some of my merchandise off the latest supply ship. See? Just got some of my merchant. Next, if you ever need apothecary supplies, talk. The Dunmer have been growing food. It was born out of the necessity to survive. And now with the constant eruptions of the Red Mountain. No, only the Telvanni.
This simply takes the right ingredients, the right tools, and a lot of... I think so, but I can't I'm not sure. I think so. But the only thing that comes to mind is a shrine near the Earthstone.
I thought so.
I don't know who... Destroying the ash... I should mix some of this into my next potion. Who knows what would happen? After we left Morrowind, we wandered around a bit and ended up in Morthal, where we took up temporary residence with Lami. I was fascinated by her work, and over a period, it wasn't long before we became homesick. When word reached us that a settlement had done, it's been difficult, but I'm not regretting it one bit. As you can imagine, the hunting for game has been scarce, and the waters are apparent. According to Councillor Morvain, my husband's been Raven Rock's most important food source for decades. Yes, I'm proud to say. I only wish I had a better source for netch jelly. Those creatures are difficult to track down since it's so dangerous beyond the bolt. My goodness, you're quite resourceful, aren't you? This is all I can offer in return for this. I hope it's enough. Looking for any potions? I don't think so. I hear that name, and I see a temple here on Solstheim. Take a look. Remember, I have plenty of potions and ingredients if you're ever in the market.
I work for Mogul. You got a
The
problem?
mines are
you
open
talk
and the
to
shop
him.
is busy. At least my father will let me drink whatever I want without complaining. Tell Geldis I appreciate it. I think so. But I don't know why. But I'm thinking
If you ever
about
need
a temple
apothecary supplies,
here on the
talk
island.
to my wife, Milord.
Maybe it was just a bad
It's
dream.
busier now that things are starting to look up. I guess mining gear? No. However, I used to sell East. It's an amulet that was made exclusive. They gave them to their workers as an incentive at one point. A kind of reward. They're no longer being made, so they've become a collectible. I'd love to get my hands on... Well, here's your coin. Keep bringing me more, and I'll keep paying you for them.
It's already out.
Geldis needs to bottle this up and send it to the mainland instead of wasting his time out here. I think I maybe had a dream about someone with that. It was very strange. Was I built? Things are big. All I'm wondering is how long it'll take for House Redorin to begin ignoring us again if the mine runs out of ore for a second. The question you should be asking is, what don't I? If it's not a weapon, potion, or armor, then Jarland over at the docks brings me most of my supplies. Oh, Glover Mallory gets me a few things once in a while. He usually has the most amazing deals that I can't pass up. That? What if I told you that you're the first person that's even considered looking at... I've half a mind to contact my friends at the East Empire Company and see if they need an extra hand in Windhelm. Oh, absolutely. In fact, you know, the lady who runs the East Empire Company warehouse in... Ah, you're... Mark my words. The East Empire Company will return to Raven Rock. See for yourself.
Skyrim pain in the necklace. Okay, it seems like this map is not that. I need to find another map. I gotta find the pendants. I'll keep that quest last because it's finding quest. Oh my god.
Can't thank you enough for reopening the Ebony Mines. You've brought
You look
light
able
to the
to
darkness, my friend.
Oh, how kind. Thank God. A few months ago, I had sent an important folio to the first edition bookshop in the Imperial City to be rebound. They sent it back to me recently, but yes, the damn thing sunk right off the coast of Solstar. One of the sailors survived. Poor thing. Before he died, he told the Redoran Guard about the wreck and warned us that it was going to be crawling with Thank you. You have no idea how much it hurts losing such... You've brought Raven Rock. Why does that sound so familiar? I don't know. Admiral Arano. How I hate that title. Damn fool's going to get himself killed. He's in grave danger. When I fall asleep at night, all I can... This island was never meant for us. There's too much... I assure you, if I could convince... Unfortunately, Admiral and Councillor Morvain are very close friends, and they will never abandon one another. I'm the wife of a second Councillor, and certainly the most important thing is that I stand by Admiral no matter how I feel, and I intend to... Admiral and I lived in Blacklight, the capital. House Redoran has improved Blacklight substantially over the last 1,000 years. Its grandeur, the root spire where the Council of Great Houses meet, is something to behold. I haven't seen the city in over 50 years. Regardless, I hope to return there someday, which doesn't seem likely given my husband's commitment to Councillor Morvain. Regard.
Ay, ay, ay. Oh my.
Speak, elf.
Ay, ay, ay. Let's continue.
And the world remembers.
That world will cease to be.
Here in his shrine, that they have forgotten.
With the Ashbourne threat taken care of, I can give my men the rest they deserve. Well done. I've had to muster some more men to protect the mine. Second Councillor Arano is concerned that once word reaches the Reavers that the mine has reopened, I say let them try. My men are ready for them. It's fashioned from actual bone that's been reinforced with a resin-like material and then shaped. It might appear brittle, but I'd wager it could stop the blow of a weapon. All of the soldiers in this town are Redoran Guard. Some of the best warriors that House... I've spent quite a few years honing their skills, and I can assure you they're not just your average city guard. To protect Councillor Mo... He has quite a few friends on the council back in Morrowind, and they wanted to ensure his safety. Other than that, I'm not at liberty to discuss it. It can be. Even the most experienced ones. They usually didn't amount to much, but they make my job that much. Some of my own men have become quite accustomed to a spirit they called... Despise the stuff yourself. It's powerful and tremendously addicting. I've seen men fail to finish even a single... If I knew where they were stashing the bottles, I'd put an end to it myself. You would? That would be helpful. I just don't have time to do it. They're too smart to have left it in the bulwark. I'd search one of the abandoned houses on the outskirts of town.
I trust you're not planning any trouble.
You've brought Raven. You have. You have no idea what this means. Well, you've certainly proven your worth around here to me. Please, accept this gift as a...
Headed east? They want to give Tel Mithrin a wide berth. I don't like the looks of that place one bit.
Do you need something?
You've been a good friend to me. Perfect. I was just thinking about heading over for... I've always had a steady stream of work thanks to the Redoran Guard. However, I've seen the smile on people's faces, and there's hope around here once again. Something we've been lacking for a long time.
Oh, what is it?
Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
Your actions here have been a blessing to us all, Sergio.
Serve House Red or serve
Make way.
3 more.
I am Arthur, elder of the reclamations and keeper.
You made... Get that vile liquid away from me. Not my follow.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, Fred?
I can't
mines
let
are open.
you
and the
succeeded.
evidence has begun to
What?
flow because of your
Oh, no,
discovery.
thank you. What?
My
Oh,
eternal
no, thank
gratitude
you.
and blessings.
I need to
I
keep
feel
my
I owe...
head clear.
Good old Geldis is always managing to keep our spirits up. And our eyesight hazy.
I'm pleased I was mistaken about you, sir.
My doors are open.
If it wasn't for...
2 more. Corellius.
Your skin's as pale as the snow. Oh, that sounds lovely. Thank you.
Let's go to the mine.
Glover Mallory, the wonder of the Hatter.
Raven Rock Mine. Well, I'm leaving the collection quest for the last thing I do. I want to do all the quests, do the collection quest last, because there might be a collection. I don't want to go through it all, and there might be a collection. I have to do the main story for it, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no point.
For all I know, I might be the left. Of course. In fact, Councillor Morvain, we're all in agreement that you're entitled to as much as you can carry. He's begging for patrons again, eh? Well, I've been made the foreman of the mine, thanks to... It's good to get the old nose working again. I miss sniffing out the... Best of all, Aphia isn't so cross when I go down there anymore.
I
Thank
was
you,
always
sir.
taught to avoid these
Thanks,
kinds of
Fred.
things.
The Donger has crossbows. There's a normal crossbow and dwarven. Even with the mod I have, there's not a lot of difference. It's only 100 point of difference. Even with the enhanced, but I don't know if is it because there's only 100 point difference.
Help yourself to as much ore as you like. You've earned it.
I've been out of this business so long, I almost forgot how to swing a pickaxe.
Your actions here have been a blessing. If you ever need apothecary supplies, talk to my wife, Milori. I work for Mopra. You got a problem, you talk to him.
I mean, after you complete this area.
The best swordsman in all Morrowind is at your service. For the right price.
Welcome to the RpgRamy Corner Club, my lord. If you need anything, Master Geldis will be happy to help you. Welcome to the RpgRamy Corner. Perfect. All that's left now is to go ahead. As promised, here's a little something for yourself. Come back anytime.
Oh my.
Doors are always open.
Your actions here have been a blessing. If you ever need apothecary supplies, talk to my wife, Milori.
I can't thank you enough for reopening the Ebony Mine.
I always have plenty of food for sale.
If you're dealing with me, there's only one thing to remember. Pay your debts or end up hurt.
Welcome to the Retching Next Corner
Until
Club,
next
my lord. If you need anything, Master Geldis will be happy to help you.
Move along, outlander. We've got our eyes on you.
This shouldn't be the only empty building. You got underground. Double lock.
Make way. Headed east. May want to give Tel Mithrin a wide berth.
Make way! Huh?
What are you gawking at, Outlander?
Hey Paul Sterling, how are you? I'm trying to find the wine they're using.
They serve the best sujam I've ever tasted over at the wretched Netch. Worth every quart.
Do I even have the quest?
If you've got any gripes, check it. If you citizen, keep moving. Last time I rode Garland's ship, I was even me guts for a week. Dunmer weren't meant to order. If you're looking for the East Empire Company, they've been gone for over 100 years.
I'm no fan of the sun.
Citizen, Councillor Morvain is the only reason Ravenrock is a citizen. Stan, if you intend to wander Solstein, just remember there's nothing beyond the bulwark except wild Nord. Mate, you can go where you please. Stay inside the bulwark if I were you.
With the Ashbourne threat taken care of, I can give my men the rest they deserve. Well done, friend.
The master. The idle mind sleeps.
The idle mind sleeps.
The master calls. He draws near. The idle mind sleeps.
They taught the cat I said hi to. Oh, damn it. Yay. I'm trying to do a quest. Let's see. Locate the hidden statue number 1. Let me search. It's funny. Don't. They're tricking you. It's not.
I've been looking for you. Another note from your friend Rallis. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Yes, I am. Before I start the main quest, I want to get all the shouts and get enough shouts.
If you witness suspicious activity, report it to Captain Veleth immediately.
With the Ashbourne threat taken care of, I can give my men the rest they deserve. Well, good. This will help me keep things running without having to worry about a bunch of... Here, take this for your trouble.
They serve the best sujama I've ever tasted over the wretched Counselor Morvan. What are you headed east? May want to give the Talmithran.
Okay, next quest is... I'm leaving the collection quest like the Stone of...
Lover Mallory is a wonder with the old hammer.
I just want to play. And it's a roleplay aspect. Okay, Raven Rock. I need to find someone in the drought. He's a miner. Yeah, they are. Like...
Your actions here, blessing to us all.
Need to do this one quest, then we're leaving the Empire collection Empire East Empire Pendant collection quest to last thing. It is.
Good to know that Vermont's safe again. I heard a lot of strange things happen here.
Yeah, you can go really far, like with Whirlwind Sprint, because I was trying to get all the 4 Ancient Falmar books for a quest in Dawnguard in the Forgotten Vale.
This mine's amazing. Have you ever seen so much ebony in your life?
And it failed. And I couldn't get the emerald. The fragile was there with the emerald. I checked, like, what the hell? It was glitched. With Whirlwind Sprint, I got it. I literally got the Ancient Falmar tome, and it was really good. It was ability. It's a really nice ability. It's one of the few abilities, especially when you're over encumbered. You go to a city. Whirlwind Sprint. It's a piece of work. I'm looking for him. Let me search where he is. The miner known as... Brulosa drill. Where is this guy? Brulosa drill. She's at the Earthstone. If I'm correct, that means meow. Then we'll go on to our next quest. Because I want to complete the Dragon Lord, the last thing.
Here, do that might remember. Might we reclaim far from ourselves. Now through him do we see.
Yep, it's one of those. I gotta make a notepad. No, not really. Yep, feeding the addiction. East Empire pendants. Okay. Those are 2 quests that I gotta do. Black books. I usually like one-handed weapon, but since I got the crossbow, I've been using the crossbow because I can't be overpowered by two-handed. I'm not overpowered to the legendary dragons. It's still a challenge because even though if I can kill everything, like cards like one hit, with the dragons, it's more of a work. Unearthed and Deathbrand. We'll do that right now. Unearthed and Deathbrand.
Our hands.
Unearthed.
now you're back. Great. Just great. Draugr again. I mean, we should have expected. At least 6 of the diggers are dead. The rest of... You've had some luck with these
He's always
things
taught to avoid
before.
these types of ruins.
Do you think you
I think I
could
see why now.
go back in, see if anyone's still alive?
If you're looking for aesthetics, Daedric. I think, if you're talking about just base vanilla, Daedric is better Daedric is better, base vanilla. Heavy armor Daedric is better. No, weapon style, weapon aesthetic Daedric is better. The weapon of Daedric is better than Dragon.
Who's there?
I'm about to run out. I need to go to Calico steal his shit. Yeah, they are. Ooh. They better hire some fucking mercenaries. Because I'm sick and tired of it.
Any news? I should have figured. Well, at least we can get back to work. But how? I'm going to hire some mercenaries this time. Well, it'll set the miners at ease. It's going to hit 3,000 this time, I'm afraid. Have you? We're going to be making this back 50-fold, partner. I'll go hire a new crew and some brawny types to keep them safe. Come back and check in on us. Nothing can stop us this time.
1, 2, 3 steps. Okay. Quest Mystic. That's go south from here. Or here. Okay, that's weird. Most op I say it's probably gonna have to determine. No, not really. I think the best skill is the... Well, because right now I'm just using the base spell with no upgrades. Okay, one more item. What the hell is that?
From that look on your face, I'm guessing you've never seen a Silt Strider before. This is Dusty. She hasn't been in traveling condition for quite a while now. I've tried to let it go off. We get by trading odds and ends with the locals. I've decided to stay here and make sure she passes in peace. Every once in a while, a local makes it out here, although they usually just want to catch a glimpse of Dusty. Silt Strider, what would you like to know? The blast from the volcano wiped most of them out. Found Dusty in a small cave on Vardenfell. Silt Strider cocoons are pretty tough. Mostly for transporting goods and people. A Silt Strider carapace is so strong, it can withstand the harsh, even the legendary sandstorms of Vardenfell's Molag Armor region was said to barely make a dent in them. Of course, that's all ash. Alright.
That was interesting.
Now through them does he sleep.
And when the world shall listen.
Right now I'm just trying to get one more piece of the Death Guard, so we'll be done with that quest line. Yeah. Like, I have never played Morrowind, ever. I've never played Morrowind. I played Oblivion, but not to the point where I played it to death. found the last piece. Okay, now I can explore it. But that's after I go back to Windhelm and craft me some bows. Oh, I can do that. Never knew that. Never. Yeah, I'm not gonna go kill Simio and do that whole shit. I'll just buy the ore myself. There's a place to get corundum, and there's a place to get iron ore. 100 iron. Well, how much will be enough? 100 iron will produce 1,000. 10. Yeah, 100 iron. So I need 100 iron ore. Not gloombound mine. It's gonna take a long time, most likely. Like I'm also waiting for a couple of games to come out. I'm still waiting for One Piece Burning Blood. They said June 2016. It's been a whole month. And I'm going to be really pissed off. They said they need more time to work on the PC version to be on par with the console version at 30 FPS. I don't mind 30 FPS. I mind optimize 30 FPS. If you need more time and it's not optimized, it's other problem. See, I get pissed off because if it's a fighting game, Iron Breaker mine. I'm gonna go because I have mines in Melmon. I can just buy the ore, but it's expensive. With the speech and everything, I can buy the ore directly. I can buy the ore, make steel, and buy the firewood. So because it's that one feature that should have been in the game. You know what I mean? Like there are some features like it's so easy. Oh wait another second. Wait another 10 15 seconds. No. It's like one of those features that should have been in the game, you know, like you had ample opportunity. Like that's one of the features. I expect if you're not, they could add it with Hearthfire because it deals with a lot of that stuff. You need a lot of iron. You could have added for each type of ore. I understand not dragon because to kill a dragon takes a long time. I understand that. Like I truly understand that. Let's see. Let me count how many features that could have been in the game. That mine thing
Talk to Captain Garland if you're looking to book passage.
There's a couple things I want to do. I want to go see these for a second and talk to Sapphire. If there's no dialogue there with that note I found in her.
Yes.
Well, hey there. What can Sapphire do for you? I can't believe it. All those years on the farm, and my mother never told me about any of this. Words can't even begin to Here, take this. I used to carry it for good luck, but I think you deserve it more than I do. Look, I don't really know. Why do you care anyway? It's not like we're... Look, you wanna... I'll tell you about the... Didn't have a coin to spend between our entire family. Ate the same slop we fed our livestock.
Don't know about that.
Hi
Sure. I got a new recorder. I just need to buy a because like I just bought a HDD PVR too. I'm probably gonna stream it. I'm gonna buy it for the NX. I'm gonna buy a new NX console. I'll tell you straight up. Don't buy on the console.
Papa, did you bring me anything? I'd really like a dolly. Wow. Thanks.
This should be good. Did you hear something?
Why are they hurting each other?
Just when I don't have arrows. Like, I'm not gonna buy I'm not gonna buy a brand new Wii U. I don't have a Wii U. I didn't buy a Wii U yet. Because you know why? You know why? I saw the $350 price tag for a Wii U. Are you in my house? Are you in my house? Look at all this blood. Miko. Free food. Oh, give me the ultimate and the vigorous. No. Expert. Extreme. Let's see. I mean, with the YouTube shit, I will give a fuck about it. I'm giving a fuck about it. If I had a choice, would I monetize? Like, I don't give a fuck. I want to monetize my own video because I'm not gonna deal with that bullshit. Thank you for crashing. Like, if my YouTube ads wasn't banned, I wouldn't monetize it. They can keep all the money. Like I'll say, sure, I don't want your money. I don't do this so I can make money off of it. I do this for fun. For games that I want to make money off, I'll advertise it. But if you want to keep all the money, you want to be greedy son of a bitches. I don't blame the developer. I blame the business model they're thinking of. Hey, look at the Wii U. Like, and they're still pulling out that bullshit. We believe content. We believe our content. Zelda is the only content. I don't think Mario is to me, Mario is not a money maker. To me, I don't feel Mario as a money maker anymore. I don't. Because there's no passion in it anymore. Like, it's been over too much standardized. Hey, and I got my Best Buy card. I'm gonna Best Buy gamer card. I can buy games for $48. I can get $12 off for games. Amazon has that deal for Prime. And also Best Buy. I'm telling you the truth. If the console's any more than $300, I'm not buying that console. I promise you, I'm not buying that console. At most, I'm gonna buy the console is $250. If you expect me to pay $400, you can go fuck yourself. I'm not buying that console.
That's your bet. You think I'm afraid of you?
I can take
still remember how to fight.
Enough!
Yeah, I don't like him.
What have you got? That'll teach you.
Honor to you, my Thane.
Certainly. What did you have in mind? Ah, good. There's one. Certainly. What did you have? I'll see to it at once. Of course. What are we running short of? Very good, sir.
I'm about to buy one soon. Like, because to me the way they're doing it from now on is like I think the way they're doing consoles from now on is There's gonna be one set OS. No, this is how there's gonna be one set OS. Like, let's say Windows 7. Let's say the PlayStation OS is Windows 7. Every game up to from now on up to the future will run the same OS but different hardware specs. You know what I mean? Like, let's say the PS Scorpion is gonna run the same price. It's gonna run the same OS but better hardware. Because if you have a pretty good OS, you can run better hardware.
I'll take my leave then.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
Of course. What room? Very good, sir. Of course. What are we running short of? Very good, sir. As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life. Honored to see you again, my Thane. Honor to you, my Thane. Of course. What room would... Very good, sir. Looks like you got someone already.
I continue to think
I'm not gonna die like this. You think I'm afraid of you? I still remember how to Damn you!
Teamwork right there. What do you need, my Thane?
I'll say vehemently, like, what Nintendo said, like, some guy in Nintendo, we're all about content. Then, if you're all about content, what happened to your content for the Wii U? What happened? If you're all about content, don't give me all about that content. What you said all about that. Just say it up. Be fucking honest about it. Say the console fucking failed. We fucking failed as a company. We didn't see the market for tablets. We didn't suspect that shit. Say it like that. Don't say, oh, everything. It's not our fault. It is your fault. Say it. We fucked up. We didn't realize the tablet market, is a more generalized tablet market will be available. See, that's what pisses me off. When a company say we didn't fucking fail. You fucking failed. The Wii you fucking failed. The Wii was successful. Every single person, old man, young man, everyone wanted it. And that's what pisses me off. Like, how he said it. Like, it ticked me off, like, so much. Like, it ticked me off. Like, don't say it, it failed. Why can't you say that? See, I don't like, to me, with all the YouTube drama Nintendo did, they can do it. Like, if EA did it, they will get a lot of hate. But because it's Nintendo, the main reason, because they're Nintendo, they were allowed it. But if they were EA, if they were any other developer, they would get. If it was Activision, they would have got hammed for it. If it was EA, they would get, because it was a classic.
Wow.
Okay, that's fucking sexist. They can't use swords.
Oh, stop teasing me.
That's fucking sexist. They can't get swords. Girls that can't have swords. Okay, Ayla, you gotta be kicked out the game. Sorry about that. A girl can't wield swords. Golden Rock Mine. The Skyrim Legendary patch fix, the use sleep fixes that issue, so it doesn't work. Steel. One coriander, one onion, so 100 will give me.
The damned nightmares have finally stopped. Don't suppose
God
you
strike you. Take a look. Take a look.
$100. $100, $200. Let's go with 100.
Yeah, yeah.
Dark. I like 100. I have OCD, so I have to get 100, 100. Then I gotta get 100 firewood. What was I gonna say? I mean, like, for the new God of War, I seen at E3. Like, for the Kingdom Hearts, I got Kingdom Hearts 1. Let me stick on God of War for now. I like jumping over one topic to another and instantly. For the new God of War.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
Annika used to help more with the mining, but nowadays she's a bit of a bounder.
Ours is to smile at your passing.
What's your trouble? Take a look.
What do you need, my friend?
Come on. Alright, see you later, Paul Sterling. Tell your cat I said hi.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak. I'm telling you, I heard it. Howl. Thanks again for helping reopen the East Empire Company. Don't suppose you did chat. I heard you were at the wedding of... Psst. Hey, I know who you are. Heresitis. One of the guards said he saw a mage appear out of thin air. Claimed it was... Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any buildings.
I need to get some juniper berries. Wait, run. I'm feeling weird about it. Should I make those? $10, $20, $30, $40. And they're steel, so they're weaker. And it's not like I'm making 1,000 ore so I can get 10,000.
Hey, watch it!
How long have I been streaming for? Oh, 3 hours.
I've been looking for you. Another letter from Rallis. He's starting to scare me. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Cause trouble in Whiterun, and I'll haul you.
What are you doing that for?
Fresh baked loaves.
I've been streaming for 3 hours. I think I might be done in a little bit.
You look rather pale. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? I've got something for that. Watch what you're doing. If there's anything I can help with.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I
Ripe
saying?
fruit and
Of course you
some might call this junk. Me, I call. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use the. Yeah, I'm not gonna use the steel ingots I have. I'm gonna have to earn it myself. Because I think there's a difference between buying it for a house or buying it for smithing. Because if you use it, you get XP, and you don't use it anymore. But for weapons like this, at least I need to have at least some challenge. You know what I mean? And I'm almost level 100 in sneak.
Papa, let's play a game. Aww.
Let's move faster. The sun is... That's not great for my skin.
May the god the finest weapons and armor. Aye. The finest weapons and armor. Aye. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Aye. What? Blades, helmets, pretty much anything. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Aye. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Mm-hmm. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Aye. You're looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Until next.
Alright, come on. Only 50.
Take a look. Until next. Take a look.
$30.
Hey. The finest weapons and armor. Aye.
Where'd you come?
I could forge. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Good day. The finest weapons and armor. Until next time. Looking to protect yourself or deal? Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought I hit your leg, not your stomach.
The finest weapons and armor. Good day.
36. Yeah, 36 is enough.
Fine day to take a look. Aye.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side.
360.
Hobbs isn't too friendly with strangers, but you seem alright.
I need juniper berries. If I remember...
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belonged. Thank you.
Thank you. You and me. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
What was I gonna look for? Juniper berry. We're gonna go to our house. And we're gonna go out to our house, get the juniper berries, go outside and save and end the stream there. Like today was a more of a chillax day because I kind of didn't feel like playing Skyrim. I was in the morning I did, but once I watched a lot of videos. Yeah, as I said, oh yeah, the show came out. I need to enchant my crossbow. Ugh. Bad boy, what you want? What you?
Papa! Did you need something, Papa?
Oh my god, I have one here. One here. There's one. Thought was more. You know what? I am done with Skyrim for today. Because I've been playing Skyrim all week, I wanna just take tomorrow. Probably gonna tomorrow. Probably gonna stream in the night. I just had to have my streams in the night, so I can get used. To the streaming in the night. So I'll be good in the night because I don't want to stream all day. All right. Streaming at night for about 3-4 hours a day. I think that to me that's a good streaming time. 4 hours a day. I'll do it 4 hours a day no matter what. I usually stream 8 hours a day. And I will stream 8 hours a day if the game is worth it. You know what I mean? Like Skyrim was worth it at the beginning because I want to get through the game. And to be honest, I never felt bored with the game. Usually the reason I stop because I'm too tired. I want to have a chillax day. It's not that I'm bored of the game. Skyrim, I can't be bored with Skyrim because it's one of those atmospheres where it doesn't make you bored per se. It makes you a little annoyed, but not to the point where you're bored. It's one of those games where I don't feel extremely bored at it. See you later, guys. Thank you for tuning in to the stream. Bye bye.